Okay, so in that case, you can go ahead, do whatever. What do you do? In the dump that is the Garsley's Keep, as provided
Before we
by.
go in,
Yeah.
I'll have the girls stay behind and
Help with
watch,
paperwork.
watch the others. Yeah. Whether or not I'm going to regret that halfway through this, we're going to find out.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I'd have both my daughters stay back and watch the newly acquired, like, Malalia's night, Theodore's nights, and help out as well.
You're from what you've seen them do over the last couple of days. You get the feeling they will try to help out, but also be entranced by all the sheer books and information that they could learn. Again, they're not even a month old. All this new information is going to be a formative experience for their minds. And again, they already have a shit ton of wealth. Now, information, that's a wealth of its own.
I mean, that'll help with my combat turn too, that I don't get that I have them. So, yeah, we'll do that. Have them stay behind, learn, and help watch over the others.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, in that case, what do y'all do?
Still, Defender does go with me wherever I go, anyways.
Obviously, still completely pink and covered in bows.
I'm gonna run with it.
All right.
I have taken the time to attune if necessary. I don't think it actually requires attunement, though. Nope, it doesn't.
If I can, I would use one of my 4th level spell slots and summon Mordenkainen's Fateful Hound.
Ooh. Now that's
which lasts 8 hours.
That's a fun spell.
So basically now, if you didn't think Theodore had dementia before, you probably do now, as he now has a invisible dog that he keeps talking to next to him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm just happy that he's talking to somebody, you guys, you know?
I don't have a dog token.
Loneliness is the real killer in the elderly.
I don't have an invisible dog, so here's an invisible beast. But yeah, so there's that. So, what do you guys do?
Well, shall we?
I guess we should.
Sure.
Jade's gonna sneak up to this chunk of rock and start looking around.
All right. From what you can
what
see,
I can see from here.
Right. Well, what you do see from the outside is the inside is fucking covered in water, just everywhere. So yeah,
just had to be water.
You don't think it'll slow your movement much, but it will go up above your feet. So there is that, unfortunately. You do also note you see some gargoyles up on top of the, I was about to say rafters, but I don't really think that's correct. Roof? Let's say roof. You see some gargoyles up on top of the roof that look wet, but undamaged, as far as you can tell. Ugly looking, but who are you to criticize taste? Oh wait, you're an artificer. You can criticize anyone's taste. But yeah.
Jay just looks at them like, I could have done so much better than that.
Darn right. Moving heads, flapping wings.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't really attack, but just, shoot flames out. I know how much you love flames.
All right, so
we'll get you
the
set
water
up.
Here. Is it sticking above ground as if it's magically held in place? Or is it kind of flooded area?
It's flooded.
Gotcha.
This water isn't just rising above the ground like in a fucking CG movie. No, it's just flooded. Thankfully, not difficult terrain, but still, the water is everywhere. Again, you get the feeling whatever storm came in through here was, oh yeah, no, it was legit.
See, Jade, it's just as well we gave you that extra day or two to
recuperate?
Finish your book.
Wait. thought I had a date
No,
after,
no, you,
or 2 days after.
you
Yeah,
you
day
still
or two.
you still need to finish it. You're not done with it yet. You're almost
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Almost.
Oh, I thought we
I'm
gave you
close.
time enough to finish your book.
No,
No,
you
we just
had
went
time enough for
until we
everyone
were
to recover
done.
from Wish.
Wish, yeah.
Oh, okay. I would have given you more
Malalia,
time.
you were just
but-
so
all
excited.
right.
You were just so excited you didn't hear Jade talk, and they're like, oh well.
I have a few more pages, I feel like, after this adventure.
You think you could get, if you
bunkering down
speed
for the
read,
next
you could
2
probably get
days
it
and
done
finish it
tomorrow
up.
at lunch.
Yeah, I can finish it off tomorrow, but I am definitely interested in helping you clear this out. Make this
Yeah, and
stop.
then I'm probably going to have to use most of my money to rebuild it.
Who knows?
The good thing about money is there's always jobs out there.
True, although I am starting to regret giving Jesse back the deck of cards because there's a slight, very small possibility she was really tired. So there's a very small possibility she wouldn't have been able to steal it from me before we came here, and that's like an infinite source of money and other things, but sometimes money.
Depends on your luck.
Maybe. Eris, for some reason, you get a feeling in the back of your head that Malalia's assumptions would not work at all. You don't know
I said
why.
a very slight chance that she wouldn't have been able to. A very slight chance.
I'm gonna let Malalia, believe what she wants to believe.
There was that 1% chance that maybe she wouldn't have been able to do it,
Jade nods his head, just right. Yes, totally would have got her.
Actually, now that I don't need the boots of flying anymore, I am going to go ahead and equip the ranger cloak thing.
Sweet.
I will say, walking through, because I didn't say anything about the homunculus of mine, he probably is still riding on my shell, and I just don't feel him because, it's my shell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's like hanging off the back of my shell, looking over.
See, and all things work out. I now no longer am strapped for attunement slots. I'm full again, but...
How tall is the wall?
Taller than you. No, I'm just fucking with you. It's about 30 feet up. You get the feeling it's about 2 stories
Definitely
worth.
taller.
So,
Okay.
honestly, this is a pretty
35.
This is a pretty small keep. Nothing crazy, but you know what?
Malalia, if we get this thing cleared out, I'll definitely help you rebuild.
I literally give you see, my intelligence score has dropped in real life too. I hold my hand up for a high five. It's like awesome.
Yeah, I'll
And
high five that.
once we get the cruise, once we have a basic roof over part of it, let's go and get an Anesthesia.
Yeah.
I agree. As I shoot 35 feet straight up so I can look on the wall and into the compound more clearly.
All right, you do have those boots and wings. So yeah, you can go ahead, get yourself on the second floor, and it is wobbly to say the least. Again, this place has taken a lot of damage, and by the looks of it, over a long time. You don't think anyone's been in here for a long time. And what you can see is a whole lot of just disarray, decay, and water. Yeah, this place got fucking flooded. You can see the ground within the keep. It's definitely a bit lower than the ground outside, so it makes sense why the water would accumulate here. But that's really all you see so far.
All right.
I'm just gonna touch the water.
Can I, before anybody touches the water, can I kind of like check it out and take a look at it to see if I can find any elementals in it? Drawing on my knowledge of fire and how, elemental damage and whatnot, can I see if there are any water elementals in the puddles of water?
Make either a nature check or a perception check. either will give you different readings.
Ooh, let's definitely go with perception because that's not a negative. That is going to be a 16.
16. From what you recall about elementals, they generally can either hide or be near indistinguishable from the natural elements they resemble and or made up of. Fire elementals can be straight up just mistaken for a literal wildfire before they actually start moving. Water elementals, if they are here, they are not making any movements. If they aren't here, then you're perfectly fine. But as it currently stands, nothing in the immediate area screams there's an elemental being. At least nothing in the
I
water.
just realized I have misread the Faithful Hound. I thought I could move it around similar to like a companion.
Oh yeah, no, it's a sentry. It does. It's not some like a familiar or summon.
I read that wrong.
Do you want to retcon to say you didn't do it, or is Theodore's dementia just gonna make him think he could do that? You can do either.
All right. Yeah, let's retcon it if I can.
All right. You did not summon a faithful hound. You imagined the entire thing. It never happened.
You know, again, I tell you, I'm just happy that he's talking to somebody. Like, loneliness is the real killer here, you know?
You have heard
We
him
just have to
you
be
have
there
heard
for
him
him.
yap at Kyle and Uriel to do what he wants, but you don't know if that's the same. But yeah. Anything else you guys do?
I am going to use the Staff of Fire
Ooh.
to make a wall of fire to try and evaporate some of this water and or kill any elementals that might be in it.
Fair enough. Wait, I forget. I just do want to double check. Do druids get like shape water, control, could create and destroy water?
I could, but that's a 4th level spell to control water, whereas the Staff of Fire is essentially free.
I mean, create and destroy is a first level. I know clerics have it. I just don't know enough about druids.
Oh yeah, I could.
Cantrip.
No, it's a 1st level spell.
Shape water is a cantrip. Create or destroy water is 1st level. Control water is 4th, if I recall correctly.
Oh, and because I leveled up, I get a new spell. Huh.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And thanks to your suggestion, I think that's what I'm going to equip.
Hey, that's pretty good.
All right, so with that now.
Should have got that one.
And you say you don't give us hints.
What?
So that's got a 30-foot range. I can destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container. Alternatively, I destroy a fog in a 30-foot cube within range. So would you say that the keep is an open container?
Yeah.
Seeing as how it's open to the sky?
Yeah, it's open.
Cool. Then I can destroy up to 10 gallons of water. So I think I'm definitely going to do that.
Alrighty. In that case, my stupid ass did the draw tool as just one big object. So that was kind of stupid of me. I'm not going to lie. So in that case, I'm going to make this.
You can just start like using a different color to like cross it out.
Yeah. I'm going to say around this section or so just gets fucking deleted. It is dry.
Cool. Well, we've got a path further in, guys. I wouldn't get too close. I would try and stay away from the water if possible, just because there's probably water elementals in it. And I feel like, maybe getting rid of the big bad one that's immune to pretty much everything. And then we can deal with the other ones.
Fair enough.
So I kind of step in and start walking across and further into the keep.
Hey, fair enough.
Theodore, for the moment, we'll just keep an eye out. We can see 120.
Yeah.
Alrighty. In that case, you can go ahead, enter inside, and it's a fucking dump. you see the destroyed doors, part of the walls are falling over. It's certainly interesting. Let me put it that way.
Fixer upper, but I see potential.
It's got it. I know, right? It's got good bones, doesn't it?
I mean,
So I think,
if someone
clear
wants to
this
roll
place out-
intelligence check to see if this place is redeemable, fucking watch.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
HGTV.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, go for it. Why not? This is funny.
Oh, it rolled twice. So it's a 9 or a 15, depending on whether you think that I'm rolling flat or with disadvantage or advantage, because I accidentally double clicked.
Well, just a flat roll. I can only see the 15 on my screen, so I'm going to say 15.
Oh.
And
well, thank you.
Well, Malalia, you may or may not be a subscriber to the HGTV magazine. And you can safely say you don't know the specifics, but you think this place is redeemable.
With Jade's passive investigation as I'm walking by and like checking out stuff of a 19.
Okay.
Do I see more potential into this?
You do. You do see that the place is definitely seen damage. Just most of the damage is likely from the elements over the passage of time. So a lot of it will need to be replaced. A lot of it cannot be fixed as is. But the parts that can be fixed as is most of the core structure, like the stonework and what have you. So you do think this place would be fixable. You aren't sure on the finer details, but there's a good chance. There's a good chance.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, between magic and hiring some people, it will be good. We'll be good.
It's not like we're lacking the funds.
That is also very true, Theodore. But yeah, when I still have use of the sage effect, so I think once we use that to find out how to find Nessia, we can get in touch with Rymedine, see if he can hire some crews to come out and fix this place up while we deal with that. Good division of labor.
Was Ares the only other one that had the telepathy as well? Telepathy?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
So
Telepathy.
yeah, with telepathy, anyone who has telepathy can talk to other people. You can hear their thoughts when they talk back. So it's technically two-way communication, but only those with telepathy can initiate a telepathic conversation. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, so as they are starting to head inside, because the roof is more or less gone, could I fly and stand on top of the wall over here somewhere?
Well, I would say the roof would still be there somewhat, because again, this is to let you actually see inside. But yeah, the roof is damaged enough to where you could peek inside if you wanted to. So yeah, you can totally do that.
All right.
So yeah, judging by the looks of it, this structure is a single story. It's kind of a house, like kind of a living area ish. Make of it what you will.
Yeah, it's a nice solid little keep, just enough for a few people.
Well,
yeah.
Theodore, knowing there's gonna be some sort of danger here, he wants to look for traces of it.
Alrighty, in that case, make a perception check or investigation check.
Lolly is literally like half forgotten about that. Like we got through the water that probably has a bunch of water elementals in it, and she'll definitely be thinking to herself like, yeah, I gotta get that ground re-leveled, when we're rebuilding the keep, and evaporate the rest of it later. But I am now literally just like poking around and
Yeah, that's a
have basically forgotten that there's
maybe
something here that we kind of need to destroy. Like, I still am aware of that, but it's definitely in the background now.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. So,
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
probably just go exploring a little bit, just kind of looking in some of the different rooms, just making sure that there's nothing in them.
all right. Which direction do you head? Just want to be sure.
I'll probably go over to, let's see, get the pointer out to this room over here
All
with
right.
all the tables and chairs.
All right. You can go ahead, opening the double doors, looking inside, and what you see is the place is very much destroyed. It looks like the interior hasn't seen parts of the interior haven't seen too much damage from the elements, so it could be livable to some degree with enough time and effort. The other thing you notice while you are here is, as such, you see immediately to your left, very small, a very gremlin, sinister-looking face, and you feel heat radiating off of it as you just see this small creature just look at you and just go, ah! Just hit you in the leg, and you watch as flames just burst out of it. And because flames don't affect you in the slightest, it looks at you and goes, ah, ah! And you watch as another one crawls out from under a table, another one climbs out from under a chair, and you realize there are creatures in this building. Jade, funnily enough, you see one in front of you, in front of your steel defender, and one behind you. As it turns out, this place has creatures in it. Roll initiative.
I'm gonna
Jade,
let's see.
telepathically, definitely to Eris. Did you get ambushed too? Just straight up.
And then I'm gonna
Telepathy.
telepath back to Jade. Yeah, there's a couple of creatures in here. Did you run into the same problem?
Speaking
Yep.
of, at around the
Should've came
same
up with
time.
a safe word.
Oh yeah, actually, I do want to double check. Theodore, did you do an investigation or perception check? Oh, perception. Natural one. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, nat 1 and then 6 on initiative. So I think he's convinced there's nothing here at all, and that's why he's late on the initiative. That's all.
All right, I can respect that. Alrighty. So yeah, initiative for everyone else. Let's see what
Oh,
happens.
jeez. 7.
And just initiative for Eris, and we will go from there.
8.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I should have brought the. I thought
All right, so
regret.
What are you talking about? Eris and I are both immune to fire.
alrighty.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a great time. I don't know about you, buddy.
Well, I mean, I guess
I
am
rolled a
not
21 initiative.
extra.
I see that.
It's-
As such,
I
Malalia,
guess I'm
you're the
not
first
taking
person to go.
extra.
Cool. I can kind of see past Eris to see this Magman bee.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run here, and I am going
I will say you do
to-
see one just nestled away in the corner of the room you just passed that did spot you, so it is behind you. But
Yeah.
there are
that's
three
fine.
there are 3 currently in the room where Eris is. What do you do? What are you thinking of doing?
That's cool. I am
What is the silly tiefling thinking?
checking my spells to see where the one that I'm looking for is.
Nah, the bane of all
There it is.
spellcasters.
I know, right? I
Alright.
am going to go ahead and wait, is that the right one? Yes, okay. No, it is. I cast Freedom of the Waves,
Ooh, what's that do?
and this is conjuring a deluge of seawater in a 15-foot radius, 10-foot high cylinder centered on a point within my range, which is 120 feet. Water takes the form of a tidal wave, a whirlpool, or a waterspout, or another form of my choice. Each creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw against my spell save DC or take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. I can choose a number of creatures either equal to my spellcasting modifier to automatically succeed the saving throw. If I am within the spell's area as part of the action I use to cast a spell, I can vanish into the deluge and teleport to an unoccupied space that I can see within the spell's area.
Alrighty.
So I get a 15-foot radius.
That's pretty good.
Which I think is that.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Yep, 15 feet. So I can catch either all three of them I'm going to catch all three of them in the room. So I'm not going to catch this guy over here. Instead, I'm going to catch this guy.
Hey, all right. That's
so
fair.
move
That's
it
fair.
one square over. I just don't know how to do that with these radiuses.
That's fair.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then since I am in the deluge, I am definitely going to allow Eris to pass. And then I am going to teleport over here.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. So in that case, you said strength save, correct?
Strength save against my DC, which is 20.
Well, I will let you know as DM, they automatically fail. These are small little fuckers, and they literally cannot get a 20.
Cool. They take 9 bludgeoning damage and are prone.
You lucky tiefling, as you go ahead, summon this tidal wave to make sure that whatever these creatures are, they are slain, or at the very least dealt with or slowed down to some degree. You go ahead summoning this 4th level spell of water, which feels sacrilegious as you just love fire.
I know.
But you understand the needs of the team come first. And you help out Eris. These small little creatures are just buffeted by all the shit in the room hitting them as the whirlpool just spins. And 9 is exactly what their hit points are, as they all just get hit and smacked.
Oh.
All 3 of them die instantly.
Awesome.
That's the good news. The bad news, as you watch as each of them die, they start to glow and just like where their chest would be, you watch the glow brighten and just a poof. It's just a burst of flame and force. Just goes off, hits, and I'm going to move this. Would hit Eris. Yeah, so Eris, you would be hit by their death burst of flame, but it literally doesn't affect you. So
I think it tingled a little bit, but
it helps dry you off.
The instant vaporization of water does startle you, but you take no damage from the heat. And yeah, no. So these things are, the good news is these things are very weak to deal with. So there's that. Hey, that's a 3 for 1. That's pretty good. But yeah, is that all Malalia will do?
I am taking a look. Do
you have any bonus actions?
That's what I am checking, and I think I've got Misty Step, but don't need that.
Plus, you wouldn't be able to use it anyway, since you already cast your Freedom of the Waves.
Except that I've got Spell Driver now, so I could.
Oh yeah, true.
When I use my bonus action to cast a spell of 1st level or higher, I can use my action to cast another spell of 1st level or higher. However, if I do that, only one of them can be 3rd level or higher.
Fair enough. Alrighty, but yeah.
Nope, that's telling it what to do. There are no more things in the room.
Did I forgot.
Oh, I have to see the creature, so I can't do that. Yeah, no, I'm done.
I forgot Magmin for some reason, so there's 2 in there. Right, but yeah, so that's good. The bad news is it is the Magmin's turn, as they all move 30 feet.
And you can get rid of the radius. It's not letting me get rid of it, so it doesn't. The water, like the effect, does not hang around.
Okay. All right, so there's that. So in that case, Magnum E will move. Magnum G will move here. Magnum H will move here. Magnum F will go attack Jade. So again, two attacks on your poor pink Steel Defender. It's still the funniest fucking thing I've seen all day. That's a natural 1. Your Steel Defender, and a
Nice.
16. That would have hit if you weren't level 15. Your
What?
Steel Defender
Yeah.
manages to dodge both hits. So that's good.
Good boy.
So just double checking, what is Jade's AC?
Mine's 20. You'd have to get a natural 20 to hit me.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. But it's a 17, so a 17
Well,
does not hit you.
okay. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, the good news is,
Yeah, I forgot there's modifiers. Yeah.
good news is, Jade,
20 to hit.
you managed to avoid the Screecher, and you can see its form of attack is mostly just touching you, just trying to slap you, and the heat that emanates from its body somehow instantly transfers. You can't help but be curious as to the mechanisms behind it if it weren't this little shit wasn't trying to kill you. So there's that. The next thing that happens
Can I
is
use you guys to forge or run one of my forges? Like, that's what he's thinking. It's like,
well,
get one of these guys, hire one of them to run the forge for me.
oh, that depends. Let me check your languages, and no. You cannot speak what they speak.
Yeah,
They appear to be able to talk, but you just don't know what the fuck they're saying. They're speaking in growls and grunts that are a little high pitched. But yeah,
I need Malawi here.
yeah. Malalia actually.
You might get the feeling that Malalia could possibly talk to them and
What?
even summon them again if you wanted.
Well, actually, Malalia, you can understand it, and you did hear a very solid "what the fuck" when Eris was not burned. So you do in fact speak Ignan. So there is that. What these creatures are, that's going to have to be a nature check. Now, the fun part is poor Theodore not noticing that's the area around here seems pretty nice. Like trying to get a view into the building, he is unaware of the thing that has risen up right next to him, imperceptible, as an air elemental is right up next to him and is unfortunately going to slam you with advantage.
Uh-oh.
The good news is it's only a 16. He rolled a 5 and an 8.
Man.
Hey.
It swipes at your shell, but it completely underestimates it as you feel the impact but take no damage as you look and you see this little gust of air trying to attack you, and it's going to go ahead and try again. Not with advantage. For a natural 2, never mind. Now, you have an air elemental in your face that so far has done nothing. So there is that.
Alright.
So, the good news is, no damage. Eris, you have taken no damage. What do you do?
Let's see. Probably seeing the little creature move over into the other room. Probably going to let's see. Yeah, I can just gonna come over to where the Steel Defender is, and well, I want to use my sword. I haven't used my sword yet, the new sword that I got. The Delirium Forged longsword. I haven't used it yet.
You could do that. You could use a cantrip. It is your choice. Ow, my nose.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit him with the sword. Cause like seeing them kind of poof out when Malalia did her thing, she's like, these things aren't
No, they didn't
too
poof.
bad.
They didn't poof. They exploded.
Well, poof, explode, you know.
All the same to us, you know.
Yeah.
Eris is immune to,
Alright.
Us,
Eris
it
is
felt
immune
like
to
a
fire.
it felt
Everyone else, fuck them. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, 26, that hits. Absolutely.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, does a 26 hit?
If I said
Yeah.
no, you would probably crap your pants. It's like, oh god. No, 20,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like, how strong are these things? 16.
16, again, I'm going to be completely honest. These things have a hit, their hit points are 9. Literally, you could roll a natural 1 on that D8 and you would still kill them. So if you manage to hit, you don't even have to roll damage. Yeah, no, this thing's dead. You just carve it clean in half.
Nice.
Which, just to be sure, was it H or G?
I think I was going for G.
All right, G is dead as it bursts into flame. You ignore fire completely, which is awesome. Your friends, on the other hand, not so much. So yeah, I need the Steel Defender and Jade to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, sorry.
Bring this up. Go into dex save for me.
DC
I
is
think it's
11.
14.
All right.
Inventory, Steel Defender. Where are you at? No, it's in actions.
Again, this is why I don't play a summon
Defender.
class.
The dex save, you said?
Dex saves DC 11.
That's a freaking natural 20 for a 26.
So the good news is you only take half. Both of you only take half damage for 3 damage. You would have taken 7 had you failed. The bad news is all the ribbons that Zerva put on the Steel Defender are now on fire.
You bastards! My daughter did that. Okay, so 3 each for me and the Steel Defender.
Yep.
2 and 3.
Yep. So
Okay.
So unfortunately, that is the only attack Eris can make this turn. So, do you have any bonus actions? Otherwise, we move on.
No, I don't have any bonus actions, so that's it.
All right. Again, the problem with Warlocks, if you don't take Pact of the Blade, you're like, it feels like a kick in the balls, but what are you going to do? Jade, on the other hand, what do you do?
I'm going to use all my movement, and I will take the attack of opportunities to get into this back corner. So, back into this corner.
You do take 1 bit of damage. Oh, not 1 bit of damage. You do take 1 attack for 10. You take 10 damage, and you are on fire.
All right. With full. So with that, I'm going to take 2 attacks with the heavy star-crossed crossbolts.
Alrighty.
14 for one and 17 for the other.
Yeah, no, those hit.
And it's going to be one on the one that's behind the Steel Defender, and then 1 on F.
H and F, take them out. Well,
Yeah.
provided you roll high enough. We don't know.
15 on the first and 14 on the second.
Both eviscerated. Dunzo funzo.
Sure.
Unfortunately,
10 of the fire to get over.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
let me double check the radius of the blast. So you, Jade, will not be hit in the blast. You're still on fire, though. Your Steel Defender will be caught in 2 blasts, so roll Dex save twice for it.
Okay, my boy. Okay, 18 for the first.
18 saves.
And a 11 for the second.
All right, both of them save. So that would only be 8 damage total. Not bad.
All right.
So write down 8 damage for that. And you're still on fire, so you take 1 point of fire damage.
Is it a bonus action or a full action to like douse myself? Just curious.
Full action. You gotta stop, you gotta drop, and you gotta roll.
Yeah.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Take the 1 damage, apply. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Just dive in the water next to you.
I mean, you can literally see the outside. You could theoretically just dive in. But
I mean,
Does look mighty tempting.
If you got the movement, that is.
If you got the movement. Which judging by from
No, I've moved.
No,
I've moved
no, you
30
don't.
feet, and that's the
No, you don't.
I will have to wait and take a little more fire damage before doing anything else. So I'm pretty sure I'll take fire damage at the beginning of my next turn
At the end of your turns.
because I'm on fire. Oh, well, yeah, no, then I'll just wait next turn. That's going to be it
Alrighty.
for us.
Alrighty. So, I just want to do some double checkaroonies. Ignore the singing. Ignore it. So, over here. Okay, Theodore.
At all.
What's our favorite archivist doing today? You have an air elemental right in your face, and it's a very big boy, and you are a very tiny boy.
Well, first he's gonna go, oh, how rude. And then we'll flick the trident, making it hum and activate Blade Song.
Nice.
That's the bonus action. And then he's going to use one attack with the trident to poke at the air elemental.
All right, roll the hit.
That's 25.
Absolutely.
So that is 7 damage, but it's piercing. And then, because of his level 6 shenanigans, he's gonna activate the Gust Barrier.
You're going to try to fight wind with wind. It's a bold play. We'll see how it pays out.
Until my next turn, any ranged attack against me is made with disadvantage. All melee attackers who successfully hit me must make a con save against my spell DC, or they get pushed back 10 feet and knocked prone.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, that is, in fact, going to be the end of your turn, unless you have any bonus. Well, you did use your bonus action. Never mind.
Movement-wise, how is the roof looking like? Where would there potentially be holes?
I'd say in terms of holes, there really isn't any holes currently big enough for you to stick yourself in. Even as a small creature, you would probably get stuck. So either you make a hole, or you
walk this way.
You could travel across the roof with no problem, but trying to dive inside, as it stands, no. You would have to make a hole or make a bigger hole. It's up to you.
Oh, I'll get to that later. Don't you worry.
I'm not surprised.
All right, then I'm just gonna say Shayanora, bitch, and head this way.
Alrighty. In that case, it will take an attack of opportunity.
Can certainly try.
It rolled a fucking 4. Absolutely not. Holy shit. So yeah, there is that. So, with that being the end of your turn, here's a thing that unfortunately none of you picked up on. It turns out there were other things that lied in wait in plain view, as the gargoyles were not part of the original architecture. And they were...
I'm not going to lie, the fact that you described them as being in decent condition, I'm like, somehow I have a feeling that those are actually things that we're going to need to fight.
Yep.
I was really tempted.
I did have that suspicion.
I was really tempted.
I actually missed that part.
At the beginning.
Yep. Yeah, no, this should be fine. But yeah, so unfortunately, the 3 gargoyles are very much right up in your face. You do have your Gust Barrier, so let's see what happens. Okay, that doesn't hit. Nice going, you stupid gargoyle. And Gust Barrier, it activates on any successful hit or just any attack made? I just want to be sure.
Any successful hit.
Well, this first hit was not successful. The first gargoyle A will hit you with its claws for
so they
4
have to
damage.
An AC of 20.
I know, it got a 23.
Ooh, okay. Then he has to make a con 16 save or get sent flying and knocked prone.
flying 10 feet, so not that far. But you do take 4 damage, and it rolled a natural 20 on its con save. It's not going anywhere.
Wow. Good statue.
Alrighty, Gargoyle B got a dirty 20 for more claw strikes against you for 8 damage.
Ouch.
It got a 20, I'm not even shitting you, a 22 on its con save, so it is also not going anywhere. My goodness.
These things seem beefy.
Gargoyle
Oh,
C
well.
will fail to hit you entirely.
Well, at least one of you are useless.
Make of it what you will. In any case, so check that there, check that there. Okay, so top of the round, Malalia. What you doing?
Cool.
How's life?
Oh wait, I get a +5 to my AC actually now. Hang on,
Oh, that would have been
which
nice.
makes it 22.
Because your blade
Blade song, yeah.
long? Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, the attacks that do hit you, oh, actually no, one attack didn't actually hit you. The 8 damage you took, that didn't happen.
All right.
So overall, you only took 4 damage from all 3, which is pretty good. All things that that's really good. Again,
Has Theodore let us know about all of these things that are attacking him on the roof?
yeah, that depends.
Are we
Theodore,
here?
have you yelled out that there are things attacking you on the roof?
Not quite, but you probably started hearing him saying like, "Oh, how rude," and then you just hear like a
That's
hum in the
true.
background.
It's true, and I do have a 21 passive perception. Could I
You
infer then that there are...
You would
You probably hear the humming then.
you would hear there is some commotion going on outside and up.
Cool. So with my 120 feet of climbing speed, can I climb out onto the walls and climb up the walls onto the roof?
Like the fucking girl from The Ring and The Grudge, you just fucking climb up at an unnatural speed, just. And you do in fact see there is an air elemental on the other side, and Theodore surrounded by 3 gargoyles. Make of it what you will.
Cool.
Again, hey, making most of your
Excellent.
new abilities in a very disturbing way. Honestly, if you crawled backwards, it'd be horrifying.
Oh, God.
Good lord.
Excellent.
Be careful! Don't stand in front of me. I'll take care of it.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's all good. We're all good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and why not? I'll cast Moonbeam.
Ooh.
That gives me a 5-foot radius. So I'm gonna cast it here. Might catch, well, actually no, hang on. Because if it's 5-foot radius, yeah.
This is what you're looking at. You could hit all 3 gargoyles. You would hit Theodore as well.
And Theodore.
Yeah.
Theodore, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'll heal you afterwards. And then yeah, I will go ahead and I will cast Moonbeam right there on top of everybody. And unfortunately, I do need con saves from these guys.
Okay.
DC 20. Not bad though. They are going to take 15 points of radiant damage, half on a save.
None of them saved, so they
Well,
all
that
take
makes
15
no
damage.
use.
Theodore,
Well, that
Cool.
hurt.
Theodore, make your con save. Good luck.
I did. I got 10.
Oh, you
Says
take 15
damage
damage.
on
then.
each.
Oh boy.
Oh, the light! It's too
Well,
early.
Allow you to take more damage than the gargoyles.
Yep. Yep.
I still have so many things to do.
You're
I thought we were
you're still gonna do them. You're still gonna do them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit Theodore with a healing word as a bonus action.
Alrighty.
So you're going to get 9 plus, because I have my +1 moon sickle thing, I get to add a d4 to all healing. So you're going to get 10 points back.
It doesn't make up for the damage she
Hooray.
did entirely, but it's something.
Sorry.
But hey, there is that. There is, in fact, that. So, is that all? Is that all you'll do? Do you want to move anywhere else, or are you good?
I think I'm good there. And oh, actually, would these be considered? Actually, never mind. They failed. They can't fail more. Because I was going to say a shape changer makes a throw with disadvantage.
You watch as Theodore turns into a griffin. Like, what? No,
yeah.
no.
So they're also going to have to make that con save when they start their turn in the radiance.
Oh, that's good. I like. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of turns, the only two Magmans left are D and E, and let's see what they do. Ba-bum. 30? Nope, can't do that. Magman D is going to try to smack you, Eris. Magman E is just going to come up right behind you, but can't actually do anything. It dashed to get there. So Magman D, you will go ahead and just touch you as you watch the flame from inside its body transfers to its palm, bursts onto your person. Part of your clothes are singed, obviously, and catch fire. You just pat them away as you take no damage. And again, Malalia, you can hear from underneath you a very audible, "What the fuck?"
You guys are so cute the way you keep trying to set us on fire. That's so adorable.
So yeah, no,
As I'm just like peering down through the holes in the roof. It's just so cute.
Unfortunately, the Magmans can't do anything else. So yeah.
But I do say that in Ignan so that they can hear me and understand.
The two remaining Magmans just look up and hear just, "What the fuck?"
And I just give them a little wave. You're so cute, trying to set us on fire.
Oops.
But yeah,
Ignore that. Sorry, ignore that.
I love the initiative, but let's hold on and stick to the actual initiative. The air elemental is very much just going to go ahead and fly right around here, and it's gonna aim for you, Malalia, because the gargoyles have. They got the turtle surrounded. They should be fine, probably, maybe, not entirely sure. So, in that case, I need you to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. As it moves right within your space and you're literally inside of it. Ooh.
Oh, 12.
All right. I need to roll a d8. So the good news is you don't get sent off the roof. You get sent 20 feet this way. So right around here. You get sent right around here, and you take about how much bludgeoning damage? Oh, that's piss bludgeoning damage. You only take 9 bludgeoning damage, but you are knocked prone.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all it did. Unfortunately, it was aiming to throw you off the roof, but unfortunately, it only sends you in random directions. So be careful of that. But yeah, that's it. That's all it's got. Eris, what do you got?
I'm gonna look down at the little creature that burned. I'm assuming he doesn't reach much higher than, like, how tall are these things?
No more than 3 feet.
Great. I'm just gonna like look loomingly over it and just slash it.
Roll
with
the hit.
The sword. 14.
It automatically just explodes.
Oh, that's the to hit.
I know, but thanks to your longsword and your
I have to make a
strength.
con save. Hang on.
Oh, you do have to make con save. But yeah, Eris, with your longsword and your strength, you literally deal enough damage to kill it even without rolling damage. So it just automatically
Okay.
explodes. Again, if the math adds
Got it.
up, I will literally skip calculations. And yeah, no,
Perfect.
it insta explodes. Your clothes catch on fire, but you are perfectly unharmed.
And then I'm just gonna
Actually, wait,
slowly
no,
turn
wait,
to
no.
the other one.
Oh, the steel defender actually does
No?
have to make a dex save because again,
Ah,
Yes.
he's in the blast
I get
radius.
that.
I'm just gonna turn to the other one, pointing my sword at it, and being like, "You wanna go like
22
your little
on
friend?"
dex.
Roll an intimidation check because it's funny.
You're
I have a
getting your
plus
pet.
9 intimidation.
You're getting your pet.
22.
22. This Magman does not feel like sticking around. So with the 22, your steel defender only takes 6 damage. But yeah. Is that all Eris does this turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. Jade, what do you do? What do you and the steel defender do?
Okay, so what's the roof look like right above me in this corner?
On fire.
Yeah, that's right, I am on fire.
I'd say put yourself out and then see if you can get up here on the roof.
Yeah, gonna do, well, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself out, so that's gonna be my action.
Alrighty.
How tall is the roof on the inside?
15 feet. Again, just
15 feet.
within the range of the blast from these little Magmans going death burst. So, yeah.
Okay, so climbing speed would be halved.
Do you want to talk to Theodore about getting either the wings of flying or the boots? of
No. I'm gonna look out this wall here, this area here, and what does it look like as far as like down to the water compared to like up to the roof?
Again, you did go up some steps to get here, but jumping down into the water is less than 5 feet. I'll round up to 5 feet thanks to the water. It only impedes movement barely, so I don't even add it to calculation. But it would just be 5 foot to drop down into the water.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use movement just to get here down and watch and take. Is the Magman is still here?
It's still there. All the others have exploded. That is the last one. And it's looking very scared.
I want to shoot it in between Malia's legs. Or no, I can't do that.
Nope, you can't.
I'm just gonna hold up here. Steel defender is gonna double up in front of me.
All right. Fair enough. Well, in that case, Theodore. Unfortunately, the moonbeam is still on you, so make that con save, I guess.
Oh, no. Sorry, I failed my con save. Eris was in the middle of her turn, so I didn't want to say anything, but I did roll a 7 on my con save. So unfortunately, Moonbeam did drop.
Never mind. Theodore, you are no longer being blasted with radiant energy. What do you do?
Well, what the hell? We're gonna rebuild anyway. I'm gonna do a thunder wave.
All right. You want to try to hit all 3?
All 3.
I like it.
Two. So they gotta make a con 16 save.
How big is that radius with Thunderwave? 15 feet?
Foot cube, yeah.
Alrighty, so only one of them manages to make the save. Gargoyle C makes the
You
save.
will hit the air elemental. You'll just miss me, but you will hit the air elemental.
The gargoyles are below
Yeah,
him. The
it's
air
me.
elemental is behind him. So,
Yeah.
unless Theodore moves
Okay.
very tactically, that wouldn't work. It's your call, though.
What do you
Uh,
mean?
Because the cube's going to be in front of Theodore.
It's like
Yeah.
Okay.
Front.
it's like centered from my square, kind of.
Yeah.
And then like the square
Again,
is
it has to
immediately
be
my
touched.
side and then forward.
Yeah, it has to be
Oh, I thought it
Yeah,
was just a
it's not like-
radius around Theodore
No,
of 15 feet.
No, that's Destructive Wave. That's a cleric spell.
Yeah.
I think.
So
Okay,
basically,
so-
okay, no, so then that's fine. I misread the spell. I thought it was just like you're in the center of a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, the wording on that is a bit weird, but it makes sense once you
It
see it in
is,
action.
yeah.
It's a
It-
wave forward. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 12 damage. Half to whoever succeeded. Whoever failed, they go flying.
B and A both go flying 15 feet. 3. Dang it. Here we go.
Actually, they go flying 10 feet. My bad. But the zone is 15.
Alright, so yeah, how much damage?
12 thunder. 12 thunder. If that makes any difference.
It does, as thunder is pretty effective. Actually, let me do that. So yeah, these creatures are looking pretty hurt. Gargoyle C doesn't move, but it takes some damage, as you can see cracks in it. Gargoyles B, A and B, you keep it up. They should be gone. So yeah, it's pretty good. Got any bonus actions? Want to move?
And then let me just double check. Oh, sweet. Okay, it lasted until the end of my turn. Wunderbar. All right, I'm going to mosey along over here next to my burning friend.
Well,
Hi, Theodore. I'm really sorry I hurt you, but I did try to make up for it.
well,
It was just everybody was clustered so perfectly. But then that stupid wind elemental knocked me around and I kind of lost my concentration.
Well, it is what it is. Gargoyle C does make an opportunity attack, but fails to get past your armor entirely. He just tries to take a bite out of your shell. Nothing. So there's that. The bad news is it's now the Gargoyle's turn again. And, yeah, they want round 2. So they're all going to gang up on you again. I'm very sorry.
All right.
So, yeah. Again, 6 more
Really? They're just ignoring me? I mean, I'm fine with that, but I feel a little slighted.
A little bit. So you do take one attack from some claws for 4 damage.
All right.
All right, so let's see. Nope, Gargoyle B misses entirely with both attacks. Gargoyle C misses its claws but lands a crit on its bite, managing to hit you right in the nose for 11 damage. Just chomping at your face.
All right.
But yeah, that is the end of their turns. Malalia, what you gonna do?
Cool. I am going to go ahead and summon my wildfire spirit.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go ahead and have it pop in it's within 10 feet of both Gargoyle C and Gargoyle A,
All
but
right.
not Theodore. So I think technically it would be 5 feet this way. So they're both within 10 feet of it, but he is not. So they are going to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 20, or take.
Wouldn't air elemental be within range too?
It's 10 if it moved. Oh wow. 12 points of fire damage on a fail.
They both fail.
How
Cool.
about the elemental? It's within 10 feet.
Yeah, no, the air elemental is just within 10 feet of the blast. So that's legit. Yeah, no, that's legit.
Yeah, cool.
It rolled a 15 for its save, so it takes 12 fire damage.
Excellent. Spirit is then going to come over and hover above, just 5 feet above Theodore and I look at Theodore and it's like, I don't particularly care to be surrounded by these guys anymore, do you? And then it is going to teleport with us 15 feet, 5, 10, 15.
Can it teleport both of you?
It can teleport up to as many creatures as are willing. It doesn't state that there's a maximum.
Oh, wow.
That's
kind of cool.
Yeah. Fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it can teleport up to 15 feet. So theoretically, it could teleport up to 8 creatures, one in each space within 5 feet around it.
That's nice. Alrighty. And I'm guessing all the gargoyles have to make more saves.
Yes, they do, in fact. They need to make another dexterity saving throw, or they're going to take... Wow. My spirit is rolling great for dice. It's going to take 11 points of fire damage on a fail. Again, DC 20.
They all fail, and they are all looking incredibly hurt. Again.
Cool.
They're looking less rock and more charcoal by the minute.
Excellent. I am then going to just back up a little bit further so Theodore and I aren't quite so clustered.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, in that case, fantastic. Magman E looking at Eris. I'm going to see if it has the guts to even attempt to fight. Let's see. That's cocked. That is an 8. Nope. It is going to run up the stairs, push open the door, and just thoop away. Hey, it's out. If you want to take an opportunity attack Eris, you can. If not, oh well.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Roll the hit.
With the steward. 13.
13 hits. You insta kill it as it tries to flee. Just and it just dies. It dies right as it gets to the corner. So thankfully, Jade and the Steel Defender are outside the blast radius. So there's that. Yeah, no, they're dead. The air elements, on the other hand, is still kicking.
Okay.
As it is going to go ahead, fly over, and aim towards what it deems the bigger threat. And let me do a double check. Yep, it's going to try another whirlwind. Make a DC 13 strength saving throw. Please. Pretty please, if one might ask.
I mean, I know that my dice can go above a 13.
But
they don't seem to want to.
Alrighty, so the first thing that happens is you get set flying for 11 damage. I have to figure out which direction you head in. You get sent 20 feet in which direction? Let me see. This direction. So that would be, unfortunately, off the roof, straight into the water.
Except that I have a fly speed now, so I can fly.
You can fly, but not when you're being hurled. So unfortunately, you do get knocked straight off. Yeah, I wish they would make it more directional movement.
I can use a reaction to help. Did she have to make a save to not get thrown, or would
yes,
she make us?
It's a save.
Revives.
Oh, interesting. Just double checking. Silvery Barbs forces a reroll, correct?
Yes.
All right, in that case, Malalia, reroll. If you get above 13, you don't get sent flying.
And then I will also, with the advantage that I acquire for doing that action, I will also give that to Malaga.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing a 1 on my screen. You are still going flying.
Yeah, I again, my system double clicked, and this time, instead of working in my favor and showing you the 17 that I rolled first, it's only showing the 1. So that's fine though. That's fine.
So unfortunately, you get sent. Yeah, check 1, 2, 3, right around here. So, God dang it,
I can't see where you're pointing.
my bad. Again, sometimes whenever I try to click on something, it tries to move the entire screen.
No, I feel that.
So there's that.
Well,
So again,
at
you
least
are
what
not
Thank
you
you,
prone.
thank you, Theodore. I do appreciate that attempt. My system is
no, it's all good.
determined to make me take damage.
Well, you,
In
when
fairness,
you
you've been
fly away.
in fairness, you've
You
been
have
dealing a
advantage
lot of
now.
it. So there's that.
Yeah, and now in the next minute, on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you make it with an advantage.
Cool. Well, thank you.
So that is good. So that's the air elemental's turn. Eris, you think all the magmans are gone, but you think your friends might need some help. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna head over to. Can I see? Cause yeah, I'm probably gonna head over to the gargoyles.
The
We're on
gargoyles are on the
though.
roof.
From the
We're
roof.
inside their own
Yeah,
roof.
and there are no holes that are big enough in the roof for you to like climb through or fly through. So you have to like leave the keep and then climb the walls. I
I will
think
say,
you've pulled the
Eris,
cavern card though before, so I think you do have a climb speed.
Eris, you do
Yeah,
see there
I
are
do.
stairs that lead up, and you presumably out. So maybe you could hit the second floor from there. From there, maybe you don't know, but it's worth a shot.
I'm gonna try the stairs.
All right,
So
it'd be about 20 feet to get outside, and you can see outside. You are very much on the second floor, and the roof is there. You could use about 10 feet of movement to get up, stand up, and you would have a clear view of the roof.
okay, then let's do that.
Ready?
Right.
You are on the roof, 30 feet up.
Well, in the spirit of transparency, I misread Silvery Barbs again. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower. And since it's not an actual attack,
Yeah, no, it's a saving throw. So you did not use silver bars.
Wouldn't have worked anyway.
Nope.
So
yeah.
that's
Nope.
cool.
So yeah, Eris, you have a
Just as well I still failed.
yeah, you have a full view of the roof. The gargoyles are at least 25, 30, 35 feet away. Theodore, I mean, if you want to hit him, you can, is over there. Air Elemental's 45. The whole kit and caboodle. You don't see Malalia, though.
Did Ares climb up too, or is she
Yeah.
able to see it from this?
She climbed up. She's on the very edge of the roof.
Okay.
Because that, here, I'll just move right here. So, you're...
Gargoyles C and A have taken a lot of damage, so you could probably blast them and be
they've
fine.
all taken a fair
Yeah,
amount
that's
of
what I was
damage.
thinking. I was just gonna Eldritch Blast them,
Hey, go for it.
which has a range of 300 feet because I took a thing.
Yeah, you took the
Yeah.
invocation.
27 hit.
Yes.
When I get 2 of those, that's right. Okay, one is 10.
Gargoyle A
it's gonna be
fucking
a-
explodes. You just hit its head clean
Okay.
off. Blech.
Then let's do the second one. 7.
7 for Gargoyle B. It takes hefty damage. It looks like another one of those will take it out, but still standing. But hey.
Okay.
The good news is, fuck those
Oh,
guys.
no, at 5th level, I get 3. Wait, sorry, never mind. 11th. Sorry, I read that wrong. Never mind. Okay.
But yeah, so both of the gargoyles look like with another good heaping of pain, they'll go down. So that's good. But yeah,
Okay.
you have any bonus actions or you good?
Nope, all good.
All right, Jade, are you good? That's the question.
We're going to. This whole wall here is opened up, right?
Completely opened.
Yeah, I'm assuming that wall is
And-
gone.
With the roof, does it cut in at all any here? Like, am I able to see the edge on top?
You could see the edge of it. You couldn't see what's on the roof from there, but you could see the edge of the roof.
Okay. We're gonna do is we're gonna go into spells. I'm gonna use one of my second level vortex warps, and if I can, I want to get
Oh,
so I can see
Oh, yeah, that
this
reminds me.
edge right here and get shifted up there.
You could
Is there
do
enough
that.
that I could see it?
You could do that. It would be very precarious, though. Also, I did forget to mention, Malalia, when you were knocked down into the water, you did take 13 points of damage from, falling 30 feet.
I still contest that I have wings now.
Again, winds do let you fly, but they don't stop you from falling.
That's the whole point of flying, is to stop you from falling.
Yeah, tell that the plane crashes.
And then with that, the Steel Defender is going to run out to here. And for me, it's just going to be movement this time, because the Vortex Warp's my action, it's movement, and then when I'm on the roof for my movement, I am going to cut this way 30 feet.
Well,
So me...
no. Okay, I was a bit misconstrued. If you wanted to actually get a peek at the roof from where you were, you would have to actually step outside. You would not be able to see it from inside. I was
so
misconstrued.
How much is it down to right here on the edge?
5 feet.
Okay, so
You would only have
from here
25
to
feet of
there
movement if you
down?
get on the roof.
Okay,
So,
up here,
Well,
and then
again,
we'll move 20.
well, I just didn't want to do one thing, is that you did in fact manage to hit the condition, as it were, as you step into the water, you are attacked by something that appears to burst forth from it, as a water weird has appeared. It will try to attack you.
Alright.
It rolled a fucking 4. Never mind. You're good. You just teleport away from that mess entirely.
With it showing up, I'm just gonna sit here on the, or I'm gonna move just 5 feet in. Yeah. I want to be able to know. I know it's there. With the last little bit, just look over to Ares and say, "Water's alive," and that'll end my go.
Alrighty, in that case, Theodore, what you thinking? The gargoyles are looking pretty hurt. The air elemental, it's air. It's hard to tell.
Oh. See, I got an idea.
Alrighty, hit me with it.
I feel like this roof is quite dirty. I mean, it needs a little washing.
Perhaps.
I could have sworn I had Tidal Wave prepared, because I have it learned.
Learned and prepared are two different things, my friend. That's the problem with being a
I could have
wizard.
sworn I prepared it, but I don't see it in my spell list. However,
Well,
I have it learned, and I have a spell scroll, and if I understand it correctly, if I have learned the spell, I don't have like a check in order to use the scroll to use it, right?
Did you maybe just forget to prepare it? Because sometimes, I'll think that I prepared something and I didn't click on it, so I have an extra slot to prepare something.
Entirely possible. I haven't checked.
Well, gotta be completely
And make sure
honest.
you've
I'm
prepared
not
the-
seeing it on your. I'm not seeing it on your page, so it ain't prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he hasn't prepared the maximum number of spells, then maybe he just didn't click on it when he was prepping spells. Like, so have you prepared the maximum number of spells that you can? It should tell you if
Yeah.
you go into like
Yeah,
manage your
no,
spells.
Yeah, I'm looking at his
looks like
spell
I
list.
have it.
He
Ah.
has learned it, but it's not
Yeah.
not prepared. So
Yeah.
I tried to give it out, I tried.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Sucks
But-
to suck. That's the wizard life.
But so if I understand correctly, because I have learned a spell, but I don't have it prepared. If I use a scroll to utilize the spell,
That would be
I
using the scroll
void
itself.
this-
That would not use the spell slot.
Right.
You would burn through the scroll.
Yes, but it voids the check to see if I can use it, right?
Oh, that
'Cause
particular
typically
that
if you
that
use-
particular check, I would say, again, rules is written, not really doesn't really come up. Yeah, no, it voids it. You already know the spell, you just don't have it prepared. So just here's a one-time use of it. No, that's perfectly fine. You can do that. Just remember to remove it from your inventory when you're done, if you choose to do so.
Because it's 30 feet perfectly. You should get all of them and send them sloshing off the roof, hopefully.
Yeah.
If it would work that way.
Yep.
So let's see. So they must make a deck save, and I believe that they have to beat my 16, which is my spell DC, right?
Yep.
And then 4d8 bludgeoning and knocked prone. And then half damage and not knocked prone if they succeed.
All right, well, roll damage.
48 here. That is 20.
Well, I will let you know, they both made their save, which sucks. The bad news for
Okay, so
them
they-
is both of them have less than 10 hit points. So even if they make the save, but they still die anyway. So you just summon your tidal wave. You go ahead, try to push them off the roof and knock them prone. Just get rid of them.
What about the air elemental?
Well, I didn't get to that yet. Calm yourself. Goddamn.
Sorry, I'm just excited.
It actually does fail. So it does take the 20 damage, which is nice, and is knocked prone. I don't know how far away it gets pushed, but the gargoyles are killed. You don't push them off the roof, but just the sheer force of the water just takes them out at the legs, and they just shatter. So yeah, the air elemental is the only thing you see on the roof that you would consider hostile.
I hate to be that, but I think air elementals are immune to the prone condition.
Yes.
Elementals are immune to a lot of conditions, which is just why I mentioned it, because you said it was knocked prone.
Unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, it's immune to
I think
prone.
earth
It's immune to
elementals
prone.
are the only ones that might be able to get knocked prone.
Yeah, no, it's immune to prone, so yeah, no, prone doesn't happen. I'm sorry. But it does take 20
But
damage.
it took damage, so that's still great. It took damage.
That is pretty good. That is pretty good.
Okay, I just noticed the scroll doesn't actually push them anywhere. That's kind of sad. I was hoping
Perfect,
it would
so-
push them to a path.
It's just a solid 20 damage, and you killed 2 gargoyles.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's great.
Oh yeah. Vindiba, so that was my action. So yeah, I believe since I did that, I cannot use a cantrip.
You can use cantrip, but only if it's a bonus action cantrip. If not, sucks to suck.
Yeah, because like a magical interaction thing doesn't count as an attack. So yeah. I'm just gonna take a little extra step back.
Alrighty. Is that
And
the end
that's
of your
it.
turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. So the water weird A, Jade, you get just the teeniest glimpse of it. You watch as it's looking at you and then just sinks into the water. Malalia, on the other hand, you go ahead, try to
Alright,
pull
that
yourself.
disappeared.
You try to pull yourself up off this dirty water, both in terms that it's muddy
I'm
and
wet
the
again.
Dirty in the sense that it's muddy, and dirty in the sense that you just don't like it. As you see something loom right above you as you do so. As part of the water itself forms a shape and attacks you.
Oh, don't even. And I'm gonna try to destroy it with to create destroy water.
Well, it's not.
And I'm just
Well, here's the problem. It's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
And I will let you know it does have
right,
it does have
a
advantage
turn.
because you are prone, but it rolled a 4 and a 5, so you are perfectly safe.
Cool. I just look at him like, just don't even.
Well, I must also regretfully inform you that it is now your turn. Do whatever you want.
Okay. Now I am going to go ahead, and I'm just literally just sitting there in the dirty water, just like, ugh, I am wet again. And then I see this thing come up and try and attack me. I'm like, don't even. And I'm going to use create destroy water to just destroy the water around me and it, and see if I can like destroy it with the destroy water.
You go ahead and do so, aiming for where it seems to be coming up and the area around your feet. And in doing so, in a swift motion, it loses its tether to the natural water and just fucking disappears. Poof. It's gone.
Ugh. Good. All right. Huh.
While you're unaware of
all
it,
this wet stuff.
While you are unaware of it, they cannot exist without water. So, fuck 'em.
Oh. That was a good move. Cool. All right. Not liking water worked out.
All right, but yeah. So, do you have any bonus actions, or are you good?
As a bonus action, I'm going to call out to my tiger spirit to just destroy that stupid whirlwind. And so it is going to kind of hover within, 5 feet of it or whatever, and then teleport away again. And it needs to make a dexterity.
It failed. It failed.
So
It rolled a 13. Roll damage.
15. Cool. Come on, change sheet. There we go. It's going to take 10 points of fire damage.
10, all right. It's starting to look hurt-ish, as hurt as a mass of air can be, as its form seems to flicker more than usual. So yeah, there's that. Would you like to move? You would have to use half your movement to stand up. So there is that.
Yeah, I am definitely going to stand up, and then I'm just going to kind of come over here and just glare at all the water just like surrounding me.
You glare as much as you can. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there are any more of those stupid things that I'm going to need to destroy.
Excuse me. You don't know. Next turn is the air elemental, who is very much going to do the funsies and aim for Eris. See if it can... Actually, I have to see if Whirlwind recharges. It does. All right. I need you to make a strength saving throw. DC 13.
Oh. 22.
All right. You only take
Nice.
half the damage. So that would be... Wait, I could be wrong. On failure, the damage. Okay, yeah. No, so you only take 7 points of damage, and you do not move. That's it.
All right.
All the extra muscle you have gained after meeting these chuckleheads is paying off. You just stamp your feet. You stamp your feet into this dirty, rotten roof, and just hold your ground literally. Yeah,
Got it.
That is its turn. But what about your turn?
Let's see. What have people done to this thing?
Set it
Like
on
actually
fire, pushed water at it, and
Stab
tried to
it.
stab it with a
Attempt
magical
stab.
weapon. Yeah.
I'm gonna burning hands it then. Think that'll work if I just do it.
I think
like-
so.
Yeah, you're within its
Just do it
space, and it is
this
a large
direction.
creature, so.
Like, it's not
I mean, and
super. It's not.
ultimately, you can just like burning hands yourself since you're in the same space. It's not like you're
Yeah,
gonna get hurt.
that's true. It's a cone though, because like just 15 feet from myself, so whatever.
Yeah, no, it would work.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna do that, and it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
It rolled a
DC
10.
20. So
It rolled a 10.
no. Yeah, no.
Something made out of air. This thing doesn't seem very dexy.
No,
23 points of damage.
that is a lot of damage, and it's looking even more hurt. She's like, love it.
Perfect.
It's not having a good time. Would you like to move? Would you like to bonus action, or are you good as is?
I'll probably move further from the edge, just in case. So, yeah, just
You will
gonna
take
move.
you will take an attack of opportunity, though. Just letting you know.
Ooh. Nah, I'm sure I'm fine.
All right.
Nothing bad could ever happen on the edge of a roof.
Never.
Theodore just starts getting ideas. He's like, that fight in the alleyway, I could have done better. Let me test this out real
Yeah.
quick. But yeah, so
Yeah. No, that's it. That's
Alright.
it.
Jade, your friend is being engulfed in a whirlwind. What do you do?
Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Jade is definitely gonna move this way 30 feet.
Alrighty. You just step over the
So,
corpses of the
underneath-
gargoyles.
Underneath the,
Fire spirit.
'cause your beast is floating, right? Yeah.
It's floating.
Turn, and I'm gonna take shots at it, at the air elemental with star crossbow.
Roll to hit then. Roll to hit.
19 for the one,
Hits.
and 26 for the other.
What do you think? Roll damage.
We're gonna do. The fun thing about this is radiant damage.
I know. I'm aware.
11 for the first.
Nice.
14 for the second.
The second one, you just watch it
And
plow through, and you watch the air just dissipate. Again, that was a lot of damage, and it just. Eris, you feel the air around you
Eris,
just.
Did you take damage
For what?
just in general?
I only took I took 7 points of damage from the
From the whirlwind.
wind.
I'll hold off then. I was gonna arcane jolt it to heal, but I mean, feels like we're good with this.
Bam.
Yeah.
As far as all of you can tell, you see no further hostilities.
I would say the steel defender uses its 40 feet to get up onto the roof if it can.
It spends most of that time trying to jump off of whatever it can. It takes a while, but yeah, all of you can
Okay.
reconvene, do what you will. So yeah,
That ends our turn right now.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, I just say that way and point to the corner, indicating that's where I saw the living water, as Jade puts it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that ends our turn.
Alrighty, but yeah, none of you see any form of hostilities. As far as you can tell, combat seems to be over.
Molly is just gonna literally keep walking around and destroying all of the water
All right, that'll cost you some
as she
spell
moves.
slots.
So, yep.
All right,
Um,
how do you go about it? Do you go left? Do you go right? How do you do it?
if Jade has called out that there was definitely the living water over on the other side, she would head that way.
Around here. All right.
Yeah.
Here. Boop. I will remove
Yes.
remove the 30 feet from Malalia. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my
And
homunculus to go down and touch the water. He's
It-
not doing anything.
It goes and touches the water, and you watch as the water weird comes
So
up,
that's cool. As I
attacks it,
start to
and just
upcast this thing, it destroys additional water. So it destroys an additional 10 gallons of water for every spell slot over level 1.
Alrighty. How many spell slots do you burn?
Well, I burned one with that. I burned my last first level with this little section here. So that would have been my last first level.
All right. So yeah.
And then and this is all before I step into it. So then this area where I am now, before I step into it, that would have been a second level. So that would have been 20 gallons of water.
Alrighty.
If I get vision on the thing from the roof,
Well, then this would have been another second level, my last second level.
Alrighty. That's more water destroyed. And Jade, you send your homunculus down. You watch as the water weird comes up, constricts it, pulls it in, and just crushes it as it poofs. Your homunculus just went poof.
Well,
if I have
goodbye, my
line
friend.
of sight of it, could I attempt to ray of frost?
Hey, you could try.
And then
So lucky to re-roll that.
I don't say anything to Ares, even though
Nat
taken care of
20.
it in the past.
Right. Nat 20. You can ray of frost the water weird. Roll some damage. Do what you will.
So that's 9, and I don't remember how we did crits.
Crits, you just don't, you roll the damage die again, or you use the crit damage function. So whatever damage die it uses, just roll another one of those.
Okay, so that's 15 total.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, 15.
yeah, if you right click, it should give you the option of like rolling with disadvantage, advantage, or flat. And if you roll a crit, it'll give you the option to roll crit damage.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna do that for a test.
yeah.
Yep.
That's how it works. But yeah, so 15 damage to the water weird. It very much recognizes it's been attacked and sinks back into the water.
Cool. I am then slowly coming around. I get over here, and obviously before, as per the usual, that is going to be a third level spell slot to destroy that last little bit of water over here.
Alrighty, in that case, this entire area of water goes kapoof. It's gone, and the water weird presumably disappears with it.
Excellent.
So yeah.
There's some decent pools of water over on the other side, guys. I'm just gonna go clear those out, but like that's gonna be getting rid of all of this water is pretty much gonna do me in for the day. So I then come back over here. I clear up this big chunk of water with my last third level, so that's 30 gallons of water.
Alrighty.
I will follow, like, in line of sight of her on the roof, just in case
Alright.
something goes
Same.
down.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same thing.
Cool. And then I come over here and I'm gonna hop up here, and I'm gonna focus the last destroy water, which is going to be 4th level, so that's 40 gallons on this big puddle. So I want to focus it here and not worry so much about that little strip.
Just get the whole circle. Alright.
Cool.
In that case, whoops, wrong one. You go ahead and just destroy all the water. It's anathema to your entire ethos is removed.
It totally is. It really is. I feel so much better now, you guys. I think one of the first things I'm going to have somebody come in and do is just re-level the terrain. Honestly, I could probably start doing that tomorrow, but it would take a while, and we need to go and start prepping to save Nenesia.
You do note a couple things. One, from the view of the roof, you guys all see there it appears to be, again, a more flooded area than this out back. out back north from where the keep currently is, and you think is also part of the place. You also note that Theodore's inquiry from earlier has not come up.
That's true, actually. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have spent all that spell slot energy. I think we should go check out that area in the back, you guys.
Okay.
Alrighty, in that case, let me take care of some stuff.
Okay.